been a while, hey? Because not much has happened, besides trying to schedule for university. That's been a disaster and a half. Let me tell you what's been going on. So, I plan on going into genetics, which is a lot of science, and because I took advanced courses in high school, I have a lot of university credits that frees up my first semester. So I'm looking at what they give as like the course plot for genetics, and pretty much all my classes have labs, meaning 3 hours or 15 minutes, depending on the course, of time separate from the classroom where you're doing kind of tactile learning and writing reports, and that's a lot of that's kind of mostly what your work will be. And then so I've written out a master schedule for all the courses I have to take. I've written every slot they're offered for the fall and the winter semester because registration's coming up soon. And it's been a dilemma. The university, taking the bus, is 1 hour and 10 minutes one direction. So that adds about 2.5 hours transportation a day. But I talked to an advisor on the phone. That's a great time to read. I forgot about reading. There's going to be a lot of reading. And apart from that, it's just finding all the times to schedule and fit everything in and not be living at the university, to still have a life. I still want to be able to work and need to have 12 hours of availability to offer. So I've scheduled that, written everything down as possible, and I wanted to do Tuesday, Thursdays, but that definitely didn't work because lots of the science classes are also offered during the same times that their labs are, and there's a chunk in the afternoon that there's nothing going on in the science world, and then you have all your labs and classes again, but you can't take them at the same time. What is this? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, how it worked out, and my first semester kind of looks okay. Second semester, little spaced out, but I talked to an advisor, and it turns out that's kind of exactly what I need to have. And anyways, this is probably boring, but the point is it's hard. It is hard to schedule 9 hours of lab from 3 classes. 9 hours of lab and 3 classes. That's what I'm taking in the second semester. And it's not working. We'll see how it turns out next week or so when there's registration. Hey guys, it is August 16th. So school starts on the 4th. I've printed out my bus schedule that is subject to change on September 2nd. But we're going to pretend it's not going to be that drastic. And I've bought my textbooks. I've been doing some nice bio review. Hello all, happy end of August. We're going out for a boat ride, and I brought my bio with me to review. And oh, by God's goodness, is the only way that I remember and recall as much as I do. It's bizarre. Hey, so school starts tomorrow officially. Last night I was reviewing my chemistry because we got our syllabus, and I spent 6.5 hours on chapter 1. There were tears. But now chapter 2 is looking better. It's way less math. I got batteries in my calculator. We're ready to go with this puppy. Hi, I just spent an hour crying over a math problem in chemistry. And in this old notebook, we have the same problems in chemistry. We're focusing on the note part. Yeah, the same chemistry problems from grade 11. So it's been 3 days of school so far. It's Tuesday. I have this day off, and I'm just catching up on
some chemistry reading, but it's hard to say catching up because it's just always perpetually doing all the time. And really, it's just I'm teaching myself, because we have to read everything in the chemistry book. And then I go to class, and then they tell us what I just read, so what? But then knowing that I'm pretty much teaching myself, it makes it a little easier, because then I can just go to class instead of like being so stressed about learning. I can just take it in as like a reinforcement of what I've already taught myself.